Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to use top-down virtual mini style tokens within AboveVTT. So many of you have probably seen these awesome Forgotten Adventures virtual mini style tokens that really kind of emulate a miniature on top of an actual tabletop. They look great. They are always coming out with some awesome assets all the time, and they can be utilized within AboveVTT. So I'm going to first select like this Brogue token, which is like or monster rather, which is like a four-armed giant within the Spelljammer universe. I'm going to change the token image with a virtual mini style token that I mashed together from some of the Forgotten Adventures assets. You can see now when I upload that, it'll place it in here, but it just uses that circular style that is defaulted within AboveVTT. So I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom to override token options, and then that will open up this menu bar where I can change the token style to virtual mini with round base. You can see when I place this on the scene that it actually places like a base underneath of the uh, art or the image that I'm using for this token. It looks great as is. You can see that if I click on the eye icon and drag around, it'll actually face the token in the direction that the eye is facing. You need to make sure that when you set up the token image, that the token image is facing down for that to work appropriately like that. You can also, change the scale of the token image if you'd like a little bit, and it'll leave the base size the same. Perhaps like, if you want to make them look a little bit beefier, that's a good way to give them a little bit more life. I'm going to take away the HP and AC so you can just see the art a little bit better. And if you want, there's also an option to change it to a square base. I personally prefer the round base option, but with the round base option enabled, or the square, you can click token base style beneath that, and you can change the base color or style. So I can, change it to match the ring or the token color, the border color. So, change it to a red, and now it's red. I'm going to disable the health aura so you can get rid of that green bar right there. See that a little bit better. Change the style again to, say, grass. It keeps that red ring around there. Tile, different settings for different environments or whatnot. There's sand, rock, and then, whoops, or you can do water. Nice selections, nice options that you can choose from. I'm going to go back to the default one, and I'm going to enable that health visual once again. So as you see here, it's got the green health aura. If I take away some of his health, maybe go down to 50, it changes to yellow. If I go even lower, it'll start changing to orange, then eventually red. If I want to, instead, I can change that so that it's actual like HP meter, and you can see now that when I change his health back up to say 90, there's a little gap because he's missing a little bit of health, but he's still full green color. If I change it down to 50, now the bar is moving down, the color is changing. It's got kind of like a Souls like boss health bar kind of style thing going on there. Um, Again, there's all sorts of different sites and creators that make these awesome token styles. They didn't had this brogue on Forgotten Adventures, so I took a giant and I photoshopped some arms onto it and changed their head style a little bit to match more what they look like. But again, check out like Forgotten Adventures on Patreon and some of these awesome other creators, and make the most of your tabletop experience with them.